Guys, Michael Cheney here. If you're watching on replay, feel free to tap and give me hearts, and you can share this as well, guys. Okay, let's switch up the screen here. I've got 3 top secret strategies to share with you. Secret weapons, if you like. Hey, Newsef, great to see you here. That celebrity periscopers are using. Hey, John, great to see you here. Keymaster X, great to see you here as well. Breeze to you, welcome guys, welcome along. I know we've got a ton of new guys here. It's awesome to see everyone in the show today. Infinite Report, great to see you. I know you're a Chaniac. You've been a Chaniac before. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I appreciate the hearts. Tap the hearts. Remember, if you're new to Periscope, tap the hearts, tap the screen. Hey Jeff, and that will give me hearts. Thank you for the pink hearts. Okay, guys. If you're brand new, my name's Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. Andreas Pedro 20. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I share daily Periscope tips on how to get more followers, more hearts, more shares, more viewers, and more everything, more money and more activity and more promotion and everything on Periscope, okay? So on this particular Periscope, what we're going to be talking about is the 3 secret weapons which celebrity periscopers use to get more viewers. Cool stuff, says Breeze to you. Great to see you here, guys. So I'm going to go through these 3 tips, okay? Jim Doring, Flanners, welcome to you. Hey, guys. As usual, I've got a sharing contest going on today, okay? The more times that you share and invite this into your, to invite your followers to this to benefit from these 3 tips I'm going to share with you in a second, the more times you share, the more chances you have to win, okay? So we're going to be getting stuck into that. From the previous show that I did earlier on, we had Teddy, Rob, Silent Sal, John Thornhill, Nepal, Simon, and a couple of other guys here as well, all shared and invited their followers. So I'd really appreciate if you did that. And if you're getting value from these this content as we go through it, then of course tap the screen to give me hearts. I always appreciate seeing those hearts flying up the screen. It's really, really awesome. Cool. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's get started with the first secret weapon. Now, there's 3 things I want to share with you. The first, this is super cool, right? Hey, Keymaster X, great to see you here. This is, you bought James Thornhill. Oh, James Thornhill, you bought both my Black Ops products. That's awesome, cool. Good stuff. I hope you're getting on well with it. Okay, Infinite Report, you have shared. I'm going to give you this first tip, guys, and then I'm going to talk about the sharing contest, because guys, if you already know about the sharing contest, are already sharing. You click the little dude at the bottom right of your screen, then you can click share and invite your followers in to discover these tips, okay? If you're brand new, by the way, you can use the chat box. Hey Fraser, great to see you here. Use the chat box, put new, and I'll know that you're new. Hey Joe, great to see you here. My name's Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time entrepreneur since the year 2000. Infinite Report's shared 3 times. Thank you for that. Talian, you've also shared. I'm jotting a note out of that. Okay, thank you for the hearts. Right, let's do it. Tip number 1 is IF. Okay, if you haven't got this app on your phone and you're a broadcaster on Periscope, you need to get it right now. Okay. Hey, CK Adam, great to see you. It should have video and audio, by the way. If you've not got that, you'll maybe need to exit and rejoin. So, IF. Make sure you go into your app store, or whatever you call it, if you're on iOS or if you're on Android. Stacey, great to see you here. And go in and find that app called IF. Right? IF. You'll find it. And basically, what that does is it lets you set up what are called recipes or rules. Randolph, thank you. Randy, thank you for sharing on Twitter. Appreciate it. And what that will do, that app called IF or IF, it will let you set up rules. So what it will say is, if you tweet the tag, hey Fraser, great to see you. If you tweet the tag Periscope, then send to Facebook. Or if if Facebook post equals Periscope, cheers Randy, then post on Twitter. And it sets up all these automated rules for you. Okay, so that's the secret weapon number 1. It's called IF. It's a free app. You can get it on your phone. Just go and find it in the App Store after you've watched this broadcast or this replay if you're watching on the replay. And it sets up these rules for you for free, so that whenever you go live with your Periscope broadcast, you can have a little hashtag that goes out onto your Twitter account saying Periscope or whatever, a secret phrase, and that will automatically ping over to your Facebook account. Now, I'm just going to have a look here and see if I used this. Okay, I did. Okay, I used this on my Facebook account. So let me just switch around here. I'm going to show you this. Hey, KJ Merton, welcome to this. We're going through 3 secret strategies, secret weapons that the Periscope celebrities use to get to get more followers, to get more viewers on Periscope. Okay, so we're on my let's just go here. We're on my Twitter account. What I'm trying to show you here is, hey Whale, thank you for sharing on Twitter. So what I've got here, this is what I put on Twitter. Okay, so this is the tweet that just went out. I'm live on Periscope now. 3 secret weapons. Blah 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 blah. Third time lucky, says Fraser. Right. And what I've put is this little hash. This is a picture of me here speaking from stage. I think this was in Daytona Beach, Florida, sold out event a few years ago. I put this hashtag I am live, Internet Marketing Live, or I'm live. Now, the software that I use, this IF that I'm telling you about right now, we're still on tip number 1, by the way. We've got 2 more to go, and they get better. Thank you for sharing again on Facebook. Well, I appreciate it. This I am live, what that did is when I posted it on Twitter here, it also pinged it over here. Okay, so it put it onto my Facebook wall, and you can see IFF, that's the kind of software that did that, right? So it put it up on Facebook. I didn't have to go and post on Facebook separately. Okay, let me switch. Okay guys, so that's the first tip for you, okay? Let me just say, if you are brand new and you've just joined, I know we've got people here who are new to my show. Hey, Beery, great to see you here. My name's Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. It's absolutely insane. And I do daily Periscope shows on how to get more followers, viewers, hearts, and profits from Periscope. You want to make sure you're notified of my future Periscopes by clicking the little man icon at the bottom right. Scrolling up a little bit, you'll see a picture of me speaking on stage. Click follow, and that will follow. Breeze to use, is this recorded? There is a replay of all my broadcasts for 24 hours, but you need to be following me on Periscope to get that, okay? So if you enjoyed that first tip, which was to use the free app called IF, use a free app called IF on your phone, and you set up these little rules that says if I do a Periscope, blast it out to Twitter, blast it out to Facebook, and it'll do that automatically for you. So you don't have to go out and broadcast all this stuff. It's going to do it for you and get you more followers. If you like that tip, okay, if you like that first tip number 1, then cool, thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts, tapping the screen. If you're brand new to Periscope, by the way, put new in the chat box, right? Put new, type on your phone, put new, and I'll see it here, and I want to give you a shout out. If you're brand new to Periscope today, right? If this is your first show or your first day on Periscope, hearts for the tea as well, guys. Cheese-tastic. Yes, Fraser, we're all about the cheese. Lee Scott, welcome. Welcome to the show. We're going through these 3 secret weapons. Randy's new. We're going through these 3 secret weapons that celebrity Periscopers use to get more viewers onto their scopes. Okay, the first one was to use the software, the little app. It's a free app called IF. One word, if. Okay, Flanners, welcome to you. Just go and search that in the App Store or on your phone. Bierry's new, James Thornhill's new. Great guys, great to see you here. Then all you need to do is go and grab that app. Okay, grab that app, IF, and it'll set those rules. So it'll post your tweets out to Facebook, Facebook to tweet, tweet to LinkedIn. So you basically just do something once, say, look, I'm live on Periscope right now, and it'll disseminate it across the internet for you. It'll put it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these different places, Instagram, Pinterest, and it'll do it all for you. Okay, totally free. That's the first secret weapon for you. Okay, the second secret weapon is, get my notes here. I've totally forgotten it. I've totally lost track. Let's get on to the second secret weapon, okay? Before I actually talk about that, real quick, I need to mention that, remember, it is good, listen to this one.
It's always more fun to share with everyone. It's always more fun
to share with everyone. It's always more fun, guys, to share with everyone, particularly when you can win a prize, okay? Everybody that shares during my show gets entered into a contest. I'm running a contest for the duration of today, okay? I've had one show already. People have already shared a bunch of times on that show. Some people have already invited their followers onto this show. And every time you do that, I write down your name here because I see it on my screen and be entered into a competition. I'm going to pick the winner okay? And you're going to win a blast, a promotion, an endorsement from me out to my 5,000 followers on Facebook. It could be your affiliate link, it could be your homepage, it could be your Periscope URL, it could be your eBay listing to sell your underpants. Whatever it is, I will promote that and endorse it out to my 5,000 followers on Facebook, okay? But you need to share. So there's something in it for you. You can win the prize. And obviously you look good in front of your followers because they're getting all this Periscope information as well for free. I get something because I obviously get more people onto the broadcast, and they get something because they're getting all these free tips. So Boteljon, thank you for sharing. Jonathan Botel, I've just worked that out. Breeze to you, thank you for sharing. If you don't know how to share, guys, it's very, very simple. Okay, what you do is you click the little dude at the bottom. If you're watching this live, click the little dude, the dude icon, then scroll up a little bit and click share. You can share 3 ways, and that gives you 3 entries. Okay, Andreas, you've invited followers. Thank you, Andreas, appreciate it. Okay, you can invite your Periscope followers, you can tweet this out, and you can invite your Facebook friends. Let's go ahead and do this right now. We'll get a little share song going. I'll just give you like 10-15 seconds to go ahead and do this, and then I'll kick on with tip number 2. Okay, let's do it. Thank you, James. Thank you for the sharing. Okay, I will be picking a winner. Keep sharing, guys. It's always more fun. Teddy invited people. Thank you, Teddy. Appreciate it. It's always more fun to share with everyone. That's what the music says. Hey, Whale, you are new. If you've got 2, give one to your friend. A notification. Tell them to come over here and become a newfound Cheniac. I know we've got a bunch of Cheniacs here, or Cheniacs back in the day when I used to do live, well, not live, but daily videos on my blog. I'm now on Periscope. Lee, thank you for sharing on Twitter. Appreciate it, dude. You are now new Cheniacs over here on Periscope. Daily live shows with myself, Michael Cheney, a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000, and now doing daily live shows on Periscope, teaching you how to get more hearts, followers, likes, shares, profits, money, everything, rabbits from Periscope, okay? Tip number 2 is... okay, I will stay on track now. Tip number 2, secret strategy, secret weapon of the Periscope celebrities, the guys that have got like hundreds of thousands of followers, okay? I'm pretty new to Periscope, but I am taking it by storm. Thank you for sharing, Silent Sal, I appreciate it. By the way, guys, Andres remembers the daily videos, awesome. By the way, guys, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate all the hearts coming up on the screen. That's awesome. It really makes me, know that I'm helping you out and you're getting value from this content. So yeah, the guys, the second tip, let me get straight to the second tip. I keep getting sidetracked. The second tip is basically Periscope. Hey Ian, great to see you. Periscope is an arms race. Okay, Periscope is an arms race. You'll see the guys that have got hundreds of thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of hearts. They've all got something in common. Hey Dean, great to see you here. You're late. Okay, go and sit in the corner and put a D hat on your head. Okay, Dean. There's something different, right? There's something different, or something that they do differently to everyone else, but something they've got in common with one another, all these top Periscopers. And I'll tell you what it is, very, very simply. It is late but always great, excellent. That's very, very cheesy, but I'll give you that. You get a cheesy thumbs up for that, Dean. And what it is it's an arms race, right? It's frequency, the amount of Periscopes that you can do. Right, the amount of Periscopes. It's not necessarily the quality, believe it or not, although, I try and put out quality Periscopes, even though the quality of the picture, the quality of my hairstyle, and the quality of the bags under my eyes isn't that great, because I've got man flu at the moment. But the quantity, the frequency of scopes that you put out there is extremely important. Because if you're doing 3 over a day, or 2 a day, or even just 1 a day, or even, 1 or 2 a week, you're going to be getting more viewers and more followers and more people sharing your stuff than the guy that's just sitting there watching scopes, okay? But if you can do 2 or more a day, even just keep them short, 10, 15 minutes, you're going to be hitting different audiences, right? Does that make sense? Because you could have people that are checking Periscope right now, early in the morning in the States, or they could be checking in the evening in the States. And if you can hit a few of these different buttons at different times, you're going to be getting a different audience. You're going to be exposing yourself, so to speak. Not in that way. It's not this kind of scope. Okay, there are scopes like that out there, and I certainly do not admit to watching those. So, but yeah, if you do it at different times, right? If you do it at different times, you're going to hit more people. If that makes sense, if that is cool, if that pausing gives me long enough to get over here and click this button, if you like that, give me some hearts. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Randy says, how do you find those? Keep looking, Randy. I'll speak to you off show. Okay, so that was tip number 2. If you just joined, my name is Michael Cheney. I've been a full-time internet entrepreneur since the year 2000. We're talking 3 secret strategies that Periscope Celebrities. Hey, well, thank you for the invite. I'll not jot you down again here for inviting people. We're talking 3 secret strategies that Celebrity Periscopers use to get more viewers to their Periscopes. Number 1 was using the free app called IF, or IF. Sets up rules so that if you post on Twitter, it'll post on Facebook and LinkedIn, it'll disseminate your content all over the internet. So when you're doing a scope, you set up these rules in IF one time, it goes off, it puts everything everywhere. Randy, thank you for inviting people, inviting your followers. You've done that twice. That's 2 entries into the contest. I'll be announcing the contest later, the winner of this contest later. I've still got another show that I'm doing later on today, which is going to be a promotion scope, right? I'm going to get you to tell every viewer, not on this scope, but on the next show, every viewer about what you are talking about on scope so that they can follow you. Okay, so it's going to be a really big scope. I've emailed my list of 88,000 people. I'm promoting that scope. It's going to be a very, very big one. It's taking place at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Lee, thank you for the other invite. I really, really appreciate that. And thank you for all the hearts flooding up, guys. So that's the next show is at, I've still got another tip to go here, still got a while to go here, by the way, but the next show is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 8 p.m. in the UK, and you'll have to work it out if you're around the world, okay? And by the way, for those of you that are inviting people right now, yes, we've only got 1 tip to do, and left to do, and I will obviously do a recap for those that are just coming in late, and joining the show partway through. Don't forget, just because you invite people and they join late, doesn't mean they're missing out, because once they've come through, hey Ian, thank you for sharing, I appreciate that. What's going to happen is they can check it out on the replay, right? Because when they get the invitation from you, it'll say such and such wants you to watch blah. If they're live right now, and I know a ton of you are here because you've been invited, which is great. Great to see you here. Welcome to being an honorary Cheney-ac with myself, Michael Cheney, full-time internet entrepreneur since year 2000. They'll check out the replay, right? The replay will be available in Periscope for 24 hours. They'll see it in their little replay section, which is the left tab on the left-hand side, okay? So if you're brand new to Periscope, I'm going to give you a couple more tips. At the end, let me just jot these down real quick. Followers, I want to give you some information on getting followers, and I want to give you some information on what to do with your replays. Okay, I'm going to give you that, but that's not even one of the tips. The third and final tip on how the Celebrity Periscopers use, I'm going to have to wrap this up real quick in a second once we've gone through these couple of tips and the bonus tips, is to use a tripod, right? I've got this in a tripod. Notice how I've got 2 hands. I don't have 3 hands, right? I've got 2 hands here. This is in a tripod. You don't want to be holding this thing around, moving this around, you know, oh, welcome to the show. Yeah, you know, it looks like you're going through some sort of plane crash, right? So get a tripod. And I am, for the purposes of this demonstration, going to take this out. I'm going to show you, I'm going to try and show you the tripod that I've got and the kind of setup that I've got, okay? Let me switch. Okay, so this is the tripod, right? It's a real simple tripod. You see my hand there for scale. And we've got this little clamp here. This little iPhone clamp, you can get these anywhere. And the iPhone, let me just bring this around here actually for the light. It's maybe better there, okay? You can see here that it just sits in there, okay? Sits in there, dead easy. It goes portrait style, and that's great. Now, there's a huge debate. Let me slot this back in here a second. And then we'll move on. See, this is tricky. I've got to say, this really proves the point. Let me switch. It proves the point why you need a tripod, right? And you should really have that in advance. You should have it in the tripod before you start the show, right? Because you can see how difficult it is to get that sucker in there. So what you want to do is start it in the tripod so that it's steady the whole way, okay? And it's not wobbling around. It's not wobbling around. It's not moving around or any of that good stuff. Now, the tricky thing with that is when you want a thumbnail for your broadcast, it uses the rear-facing camera. When you first start on Periscope, it uses the rear-facing camera, where obviously you can't see yourself, and whatever you're pointing at when you first go live, that's what becomes the thumbnail for your scope. Now, very recently they changed it so that it actually updates that thumbnail every 30 seconds. If you're one of the featured scopes, which gets listed at the top of those lists, you know, when you're looking through the list, that will update every 30 seconds, okay? But the point is, you don't want to go and point at something, hold your phone and point at something, and then try and juggle around and hold it, or put it in the tripod. It's just going to look really, really unprofessional. I've done that a few times. You'll probably see it on some of my replays, okay? Now, let me give you these bonus tips. To get more followers, if you incidentally, if you like that, let's just whack it up, okay? Let's just take this up a notch. If you like that tip so far, tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Give me some hearts. Give me your hearts. Come on, guys. Okay, guys. Right. Cool. So, glad you like that. I appreciate all the hearts. There's all different colours, purples, a lot of purples and blues if that's you. So, yeah, to get more followers, if you're brand new to Periscope, what you should do, hey Ian, what you should do is go over to the people icon in the main Periscope screen and go and follow some people. Go and follow some people that relate to you because you will get follow backs, okay? That's a bonus tip for you right there, a very, very easy one. And also, when you're doing your broadcast, make sure you use a service called catch.me. I've spoken about this before. I have got it written down somewhere. Here it is. Catch.me, okay? K-A-T-C-H.me. That will take your replays away from Periscope, right, where they get deleted after 24 hours, and it will keep them there forever. You get a free account over at catch.me. You set it up and it will keep your replays there forever. People can fast forward them, rewind them, you can download them, you can put them on YouTube. It's an awesome free service. If you've got Periscope, which you have because you're here, or you should have, make sure you download it on an Android and iPhone. Here's where to get it, okay? So guys, if you want to be notified in the next show, we're going to be doing more tips on Periscope. I'm going to be sharing, giving you the opportunity to promote your Periscope to the entire show, okay, on the next show so you can get more followers yourself. Yes, John Bollington, you can save it to your phone. It will save it automatically, but then you've got to mess around with the formatting of it. Is it in the right file size? You've got to take it into a video editor. You've got to upload it. You've got to do all that stuff. Don't. Just use catch.me. Okay, does it all for you. Super simple service. Yeah, you can do direct upload as well. Okay, guys. So if you want to be notified in the next show and promote your scope live in front of all my followers and get more tips on Periscope, make sure you follow me right now. And yes, I am going to tell you this, because hopefully you won't be surprised. I have a follow song. So what you should do to get notified of future Cheney shows, myself, Michael Cheney, full-time entrepreneur since the year 2000, is follow me. Now what you do is you click the little dude icon at the bottom of your screen, scroll up and click follow, okay? And that way you will might need a little bit of work on the follow me tune, but you get the idea, okay? Go ahead and follow me. You'll be notified in the next show. You get all the live tips, secret strategies on Periscope. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for all the hearts. I'll see you on the next show. It will be taking place around 3 hours from now. If you're watching live, 3 hours from now, we'll be live again, okay? So write it down, put it in your calendar, put it in your phone, set a reminder. More Periscope madness with myself, Michael Cheney. Thank you for your time, hearts, shares, love.